Create a 4 inches border line at the top of the pattern. Rule a line across. Create a 4 inches border line again on the side as shown. Mark on different positions and rule the line. Mark the trouser length of 42 inches on different positions and connect the line. Create a crotch box. The formula to do this is right in the banner on the screen. Mark 9.75 inches from the top border and rule a line across. This line is the crotch depth. Mark the width of the crotch box from the side border line, same 9.75 inches. Rule a line across. This line is now the center front line. Come in by 0.5 inch as shown. Go up from the crotch depth by 2.5 inches to create the hip line. Connect a line from the hip line to the 0.5 inch mark. This is the new center front line. Mark the waist circumference divided by 4 from the new center front line. Here it is 7 inches. On the hip line, mark the hip circumference divided by 4. The resulting answer is what you should have there already. On the crotch depth line, from the center front, you should mark your front crotch extension. The formula to get this is on the screen. Mark 1.9 inches, approximately 2 inches from the center front line as shown. Create a curve 0.25 inch away from the hip line to the crotch extension point as shown. Next, connect with a slight curve from the waistline to the hip line. Go up from the waist side by 0.5 inch. Come down from the waistline on the center front by 0.5 inch and connect the point with a straight line. From the waistline, come down to the knee line by 21 inches. Mark this on different points and connect a straight line. Go in from the sides on the knee line by 1 inch. From that point, mark the knee circumference divided by 2. Here it is 8 inches. Connect with a slight curve from the crotch depth line or the thigh line to the knee line. Likewise, connect from the crotch extension line to the knee at the inseam. At the hem of the trouser block, go in from the side by 1.5 inch. Mark the round ankle measurement divided by 2 on this line. Here it is 7 inches. Connect with a straight line from the side of the knee and also the inseams as shown. To get the crease line, divide the thigh line by 2. Mark the resulting inches on the thigh line, the knee line, and on the trouser hem. Connect the point with a straight line. With a different marker, we draft the back block on the same pattern. Derive the center back line from the center front line on the thigh line by using the formula on the banner showing on your screen. Our resulting answer is approximately 1 inch. From the center front line just labeled, come in by 1 inch. From the original center front line, come in by 2 inches. Connect the 2 points with a straight line. Derive the back crotch extension from the center back line using the formula showing on the screen. The resulting figure is approximately 4 inches. Mark 4 inches as shown. Connect with a very slight curve from the hip line as shown. From the center back waistline, go up by 1.5 inches. This is the butt rise. From the butt rise, mark the waist measurement of 7 inches plus 1 inch dart allowance. Then connect the back waistline with a ruler. Divide the 7 inches waistline by 2. Place this 3.5 inches from the center back line to mark the darts. Come down from this point by 5 inches to create the dart line. Open the dart legs by 0.5 inch on both sides of the dart line like a triangle as shown. On the hip line, measure the hip circumference divided by 4. Mark this from the center back line. Extend the hip line to these points. Mark the gap between the hip to the pattern paper edge. and place on the thigh line. Next, connect from the waistline to the hip line. Straighten the line from the hip line to the thigh line. On the knee line, come out by 1 inch, and at the hem, come out by 1 inch. Connect from the knee line of the trouser block to the thigh line, and with a straight line, connect from the knee line to the trouser length. At the inseam of the knee line, go out by 1 inch and repeat same on the trouser length. Connect the points as shown. Next, connect from the knee line to the back crotch extension. Place a fresh pattern paper beneath the already patterned one. Lay it nicely, and with the help of a tracing wheel, trace out the block of your choice. Here I choose to trace out the back block. Transfer all the lines, the markings, all the alterations on the new pattern paper. Once the transfer is done, take out the original copy and draw out all the lines created with the tracing wheel. Cut out the back pattern like so. Keep it aside. Cut out the front pattern. Now, slash through the crease line as shown. Stop at the knee line. Slash sideways on the knee towards the inseam and towards the outer seam. Come in with the back block and repeat same process. Place a fresh pattern paper beneath the slashed areas. The paper can be above the knee line. Spread the front block first as shown. Ensure the spread on the knee line matches up like so. The spread at the hem was extended moderately by 7 inches. Spread yours as preferred. Repeat same process on the back block. Here I am showing you that however wide you spread, ensure the knee line is aligned as shown. With that being said, adjust the spread. The extension here is also 7 inches. With a slight curve, connect the hem line for the back block and do same for the front block. Following this alteration made, a straight trouser pattern has been successfully manipulated to a bell pattern. Cut out this new trouser pattern for the front block and the back block. Here is the pattern set, dear sew enthusiasts. Transfer the pattern to fabric. Place 0.5 inch at the waistline and on the center front line. Place 1 inch on the side waist and reduce to 0.5 inch on reaching the hip to the knee area. Along the inseam, add 0.5 inch also. The hem, 1.5 inches seam allowance. Continue with 0.5 inch from the side hem to the knee and the knee at the inseam to the hem. Kindly repeat same process of adding the seam allowances on the back block.